to take back a win on home court here in Citi Field, as that first pass is with Westchester possession. And we have action here, 75 degrees here today. Nice, humid day after a long period of rain, a few hours, as Westchester Flames look to pick up action here on the offensive end. Melissa Cepeda and Jessica Bowman. Bowman plays collegiately at the University of Portland, playing as a forward. Well, you wouldn't know it based off of past matches. She's gone and listed as a defender, similarly at a collegiate university, but the Flames love using their wing defenders, pulling them up to create scoring opportunities, and we've seen that there with Jessica Bowman now just officially in with her first start as a forward for the Lady Flames. Now here comes the near sideline with the Long Island Rough Riders. And Bowman getting in front of it, getting it back to Anna Edwards. And now further side, Maya Presume. Here's the captain now for the Lady Flames, Audrey Lee. Lee, a Northeastern alum, comes from an athletic family. Her sister has also played matches for the Lady Flames. Shorter pass to Alexandra Pinella, graduate of the University of Connecticut. And now Sophia Romero, a recent addition of the Westchester Flames, gives that up to Jenny Rodriguez. The header by Quijada puts that one up toward the middle of the field. And now with an opportunity for Kylie Hamu. Hamu trying to get around Sakal. Sakal lays out to her left, grabs that one and gives it back to Rodriguez. Quick opportunity for the Princeton forward, Kylie Hamu, but Sakal was ready for it. Rodriguez down on her side is able to get that pass to Romero. And Romero, just as a 17-year-old, just a few months ago, was invited to join the U20 Uruguayan women's national team. She scored a goal in her first ever Westchester Flames match just a few days ago against Morris Elite in a 4-1 loss. Maya Presume, the other wing defender, setting it back up to Anna Edwards. And now here's far side, the orange cleats, Jenny Rodriguez. Couple headers, settling down in front of that box. Keeping it in the air was Pinella. Into the box now, Romero and Bowman. Bowman trying to collect it, but that ball cleared. Presume getting in front of it. Great kick now. Edwards back in toward the box. And now here's Melissa Cepeda. Cepeda at the top takes her shot over the goal. Mackenzie Sullivan in goal for the Long Island Rough Riders. Played collegiately at Hofstra University. Rough Riders started the season out 6-0, then lost one against Morris Elite, 5-1, won their next two. Were ranked as high as number 6 in the USLW published power rankings. Dropped after that loss, but certainly one of the stronger teams in the Metropolitan Division and in the entire USL Women's League. Bowman to the middle. Romero. Into the center, here's Anna Edwards. Edwards, who started the season as a head coach, now has played a lot of games as a center midfielder. Yannick James has taken over head coaching duties. Standing still there was Ashley Ladner. And now Fiona Killian gets it back to her defensive line of the Rough Riders. Presume lets that ball go out of play off the kick from Sydney Moore. She plays collegiately at Boston College. Here's the throw-in from the 5'8" defender. And now a second off a deflection. Backwards was Jessica Garziano. Garziano, forward at St. John's University, tied with her teammate on this Long Island Rough Riders squad as the Flames look for an opportunity there. Bowman tried to get that inside to Cepeda. Cepeda couldn't collect it. Now going the other way is Garziano. Garziano further up the field, looking for the captain, Carlo Musto. And offside is Carlo Musto. And two forwards for the Long Island Rough Riders. Both play collegiately at St. John's University. Nicole Gordon, who's not in yet. I say yet because she was listed in the starting lineup as a starting forward. Long Island Rough Riders playing with 10 women on the field. We'll announce when she gets on shortly, but for the time being, the nice header from Cepeda sets up Pinella. Pinella, her shot, just left, blocked. Deflected by Sullivan. And there's a save from Mackenzie Sullivan.
Pinella's shot. Saved by Sullivan. Corner kick, Westchester.
Here comes a corner kick for the Westchester Flames. This one taken by Edwards into the box. The header by Pinella. Deflected away outside the box and cleared by number 19, Carla Musto. Nina Carla Musto, the captain of this Rough Rider squad. There's the throw-in, quick throw-in from Presume. And having it taken away by the Rough Riders. Now, resetting it on the top of their sideline is Cepeda in hot pursuit. And now working further up the field, Ladner reversing, having to give it up to Killian. Garziano further up the field, now to Carla Musto, far side. Puts a shot inside the box, racing inside. Bowman can't get to it, and a whistle blown.
Riders offside. Indirect for Flames. He waited until she got into the play.
Rodriguez keeps it on the ground to Bowman. And now Rodriguez again. Rodriguez given a bit of space, deflected off Romero. Now here are the Rough Riders. Garziano into the box. Edwards coming to help. That ball stays in play, and Edwards going to collect it. Edwards takes a moment, takes a touch, boots it up the near sideline. A bit of space for Cepeda. Now here's Brittany Munson. Munson looks inside, trying to direct traffic, is Ladner. And Hamu, again inside the box, gets called offside there.
Carly Hamu called for being offside. Indirect, Westchester.
Throw in from Presume. Inside looking for Romero. Can't get there. Ladner taking a touch. Sakau coming up, booting that one away. Keeping Hamu from a third opportunity. Carla Musto can't get there. Throw in for the Flames. Throw in looking for Francesca Heighton. Ladner steals it. Was surrounded by Edwards and Cepeda there, ball out of play. In comes another Long Island throw-in. Ladner to Garziano. Garziano working against the captain, gets around her, puts it inside the box to Cal. Lets that ball come to her. Sakal surveying, has Rodriguez on her left side. Instead decides to send it to midfield. Pinella's header keeps it in place. Cepeda again. Bowman, too hard of a touch. Heighton can't get to it. Carla Musto. Garziano onside. Garziano deflected from Sakal. And now here's a teammate recovering. Here's Hamu. Benitez into the box. The header over the goal. Sakal put her right hand up. Didn't need to. And it'll be a goal kick for the Flames. Sakal maybe hesitated a bit as Garziano was closing inside the box, the only player there. Sakal made the decision, deflected off her leg. Kylie Hamu of the Rough Riders is able to collect it. But the Flames survive off a shot over the goal. Too hard of a touch for Edwards. Here comes a throw-in for the Rough Riders. Hesitating for the moment was Carla Musto. Into the box now. Shot on Sakal. Great save. Right hand, a shot from Ashley Ladner rejected by Megan Sakal.
Shot by Ashley Ladner, saved by Megan Sakal. Corner kick.
Incoming corner kick. A few of the Flames dispersed. Try to just get another Rough Rider player. Corner kick away. Tries to get a leg up. Sakal finds it around the back of Hamu. Garziano took the corner kick there. Looked like Hamu and Carla Musto both had a shot on it. Instead, it ends up with Sakal. And she's got it, sending it away. Rodriguez stepping in front of that pass. Pinella. Stepped in front of it out of play. Throw in from Benitez. Kylie Hamu against Rodriguez. Now that ball out of play. Another throw in for Long Island. Throw in going backwards. Here's Brittany Munson. Munson of James Madison University gives it up toward the middle of the field. Now into the box. The header from Ladner can't get there. Ladner tries to put another kick on. Hamu into the box trying to get around what looked to be Matthews. Edwards trying to clear it. Edwards again in front of it. Going backwards is Munson. Maintaining the Rough Riders' possession. Quijada to Ladner. Racing is Garziano. Garziano against Sakal. Sakal's shot again blocked. Excuse me, Garziano's shot again blocked by Sakal. And presume I going backwards. Almost exactly like the previous play But Sakal able to put a little much on it to stop that ball again. Off the shot from Garziano. Heighton fighting with Carlo Musto. Throw in for the Flames, as called by that middle official Victoria Canizaro. Blocked by Presume. And Pinella forces the ball going backwards. Here's Munson, forced to step up into the box for Garziano. Now Ladner, called offside by the AR1 official.
Rough Riders offside, indirect free kick, Westchester.
Called by Anthony Tardugno. Rodriguez tapped by Killian. Going the other way is Benitez, but Rodriguez putting a stop to it for the moment. Tries going backwards, but tapped away by Benitez again, out of play. Throw in for the Flames. Taking a step ahead was Killian. Hamu back to Garziano. And now Ladner. Ladner surveying, stepped in front was Pinella. Now Pinella going the other way with Bowman. Bowman taking it herself down the sideline, goes to left side. Cepeda. Cepeda against Munson, there's a whistle.
Flames offside, indirect for the Rough Riders.
Free kick tapped by Brittany Munson. Munson finds Ladner. Ashley Ladner looked for Carolina Benitez. Rodriguez trips her up and no whistle. Rodriguez takes a throw in for the Flames. Rodriguez up the field looking for Cepeda too far. Out of play, throw in Rough Riders. Munson across the field to Quijada. Munson and Ladner. Munson trying to flip the field. Carla Musto looking inside. Couldn't get there. Lee cuts it off. Lee and Presume. Hamu giving pursuit. Ladner cuts that ball off. Pass from Edwards. But now Ladner can't control it. Bowman giving it back to Heighton. Edwards looking for a teammate up the field. Tended for Pinella. Benitez gives it back to Sullivan and back over onto the Flames defensive line. With Lady Flames left to start over. Romero. Now Ladner off the pass from Carla Musto out of play. Looked like it was deflected off Presume out of touch. So it'll be a Carla Musto throw in. Carla Musto herself comes from a soccer family. Her brother Ryan, a Long Island University men's soccer alum, and her sister from Central Connecticut State. Carla Musto herself plays collegiately at Fairleigh Dickinson University in New Jersey. Cepeda looking for Bowman. Bowman cutting it off, gets to Cepeda inside the box. Cepeda racing to keep it from going over the end line. She'll make it. Carla Musto. Carla Musto on defense. Cepeda having to be careful. Presume has it taken by Hamu. Who gives it up to Carla Musto and back to Sullivan. Now near side is Benitez. Rodriguez cuts the long pass off, but still fighting for it was Garziano. And Garziano keeps it on the defensive line. Killian with a nice touch to Benitez near side. Benitez looking further up the field. Now here's Hamu and another whistle. Kylie Hamu can't believe it. The Rough Riders playing without their leading goal scorer and 2021-2022 Gatorade Player of the Year for the state of New York, Leah Howard. Won the Most Improved Player award at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. One of the best players in all of Long Island, but now here's Hamu, deflected again by Sakal. Audrey Lee fighting for it, but Kylie Hamu, the Ivy Leaguer, puts it over the head of Sakal and over the goal. Shot by Hamu again. But over the goal, the Flames will have another goal kick. That kick away. Edwards cuts off the deflection. Gives it back to Sakal. Intended for Heighton. Cepeda gets it off her header. Cepeda getting around Munson. Cepeda stops short and Munson keeps it away from her. Now takes it away. Munson getting it to Carla Musto. Presume tries sending it further up the field. And now Ladner sets it back away to her defensive line. Here comes Benitez toward the middle of the field. Getting under it was Audrey Lee, the captain. There's a whistle blown to be a free kick for the Rough Riders. As called by that referee, Victoria Catanzaro. Ladner inside. Garziano against Matthews. From Carla Musto inside, over everyone's head. And Bowman going to recover it. Benitez gets it to her first. Benitez back inside the box. Ladner going backwards, gets around Edwards. Ladner shot! Gets around Sakal. Ladner of the University of Albany has her third goal of the season. First today for the Long Island Rough Riders in the 25th minute. And the Metropolitan Division leading Long Island Rough Riders of the USLW are leading 1-0 against the Westchester Flames.
Number 2, Ashley Ladner. Ladner, 25th minute. Long Island leads 1-0.
Flames will have it again. They'll start with Anna Edwards, who celebrated her birthday just yesterday. We wish her a happy belated birthday on behalf of the entire Westchester Flames organization. Edwards against Garziano. And now Lauren Matthews of Long Island University. Nice tap, goes a bit too far. Tap from Cepeda for Romero. Romero charging. Runs into the leg of Sydney Moore. But now back the other way is Ladner. Ladner now looking to set up a teammate, Hamu. Hamu against Lee. Now here's Fiona Killian to Ladner again. Killian shot over the goal. Goal kick for Sakal. Carla Musto chasing it. Let's go out of play. Munson off the nice throw-in from Carla Musto. Munson, the defender, looking to set up a teammate far side. No one there. Audrey Lee takes it herself and on the ground. Off the harsh tackle from Kylie Hamu. And the first foul issue to Long Island right here in the 28th minute. Lee going near side and has it cut off by Killian. Killian looking toward the middle. Now Garziano gets in front of Lee. Garziano with a shot right to Sakal. Off the rebound. Audrey Lee takes it with her right foot. And Anna Edwards looking and finding Rodriguez.
Garziano shot saved by Sakal.
Throw in from Benitez. The header from Rodriguez keeps it in play. Quijada now into Flames territory. Here's Hamu again. Hamu will line up over the goal.
Hamu shot. Goal kick. Congratulations to the Mount Sinai Hospital group, where the Mount Sinai Friends Children's Hospital is recognized on U.S. News and World Report as one of the best children's hospitals in their ranking.
The Flames looking to break a 4-game losing streak, while the Rough Riders will look to continue their 2-game winning streak. Looking for a third here in New Rochelle. Throwing for the Flames. Rodriguez looking, finds Bowman. Bowman, who was born in Japan, now plays the University of Portland. And now Romero inside to Cepeda. Cepeda gets in front of Sullivan. Bowman looking again, gets caught up for the moment. Shot just left. Cepeda trying to track that ball like a receiver. And Sullivan got in front of it. Deflected for the moment. Bowman couldn't collect it. Sets up a little late and put that shot left. Munson's kick intercepted by Romero. Romero, sweet touch. Cepeda giving it back. Now Heighton tries to put a shot up and caught by Sullivan. Rolled to Munson. Munson reacting quickly to get around Cepeda. Sidney Moore gets around two Flames. Garziano inside to Ladner. Ladner looking for a second today. Ladner getting around Sakal. No calls. Ladner bumping into Sakal. That ball's still in play though. Carla Musto far side. Looking for Ladner again. And Ladner collecting it. Ladner working around two Flames looking for help. Finds Benitez going backwards. Benitez into the box. Presume's header puts it out for the moment. But the Rough Riders not done yet. Presume's header keeps it with the Flames. Now Romero kicks it outside. Back to midfield. Killian to Moore. Moore looking for Benitez or Hamu. Benitez running against Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the ground after a tough collision. The ball goes over the end line. And Rodriguez holding her lower back. Rodriguez still down. Catanzaro, the official, going over to check on her. Rodriguez now thankfully getting up under her own power. Still holding her lower back. The Flames will play on. Sakal lines up for a goal kick. Away, Killian gets a leg on it. Garziano finds Benitez. And now Hamu. Hamu working against Matthews. Off her leg, Hamu now out of touch by Rodriguez. Throw in by Benitez for Long Island. Cepeda's header puts it further up. And dribbling out of play is Jessica Garziano. Rough Riders still only playing with 10. Still, we're able to get on the scoreboard. Cepeda lets that ball go over her head and gets around Benitez. Quijada and Heighton fighting for it. Quijada getting in front, cutting to the outside was Carla Musto, but going backwards to Sullivan was Quijada. Ladner, small touch to Moore. Getting away with it is Pinella. Sliding tackle from Munson. Showing why she was an all Sunbelt first team selection of this past season for a reason. Hamu against Edwards. Edwards puts that ball out of touch. Throw in from Carla Musto to Hamu. Carla Musto deflected off Heighton. The kick to the left of the goal. And Heighton down on her knees. Crouched down. Victoria Catanzaro will now go look to check on Francesca Heighton. Heighton plays collegiately at the University of Rhode Island. And while she was enrolled at Darien High School, led them to their first ever undefeated season in school history. Today playing as a forward for the Lady Flames. Sakal lined up. Collecting it was Ladner. Slight tap was Garziano, but taken away by Romero. Ladner getting around Edwards now. Ladner looking to set up a teammate. Looks like Hamu again. And called offside again. That is the 6th offside whistle against the Long Island Rough Riders today. Presume waited on it. Carla Musto cut her off. Carla Musto in toward the middle. Garziano the header off of Matthews. Not done yet is Killian though. Fiona Killian with a good look right in front of Sakal. Sakal saves that one, lets it curl right into her hands. Sakal with a drop kick to Pinella. Cutting her off was Fiona Killian. The now sophomore at Xavier University. Ladner chasing Hamu, almost got it to deflect off of Lee, but Lee maintains the possession. And Captain Lee finds a forward, that's Heighton. Quickly having it taken away. And now Ladner in Flames territory. Hamu with an opportunity, getting around Lee. Hamu cannot keep it. Nice play by Sakal to come up, put pressure on Kylie Hamu as that ball rolls over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Sakal. Just about 5 minutes left to play in this first half. We will have extra time with you shortly as soon as stoppage time is published. But here's Killian first. Fiona Killian working around Matthews. Fiona Killian and the goalie. Fiona Killian, shot left. Killian able to get around Matthews there. And overcompensated for that left side. Sakal putting the ball down again. Presume to Romero. Presume, the 5'8" wing defender for the Flames, lines up. Away, Garziano into the middle, but Sakal able to get there first. Garciano against Rodriguez now. Garciano wins the battle. Garciano having to go backwards, though. Garciano on the ground. And a foul committed against Jenny Rodriguez. Munson against Edwards. Munson giving it up to Ladner. Carla Musto off the pass from Ladner. Working against Presume. Hamu. Now on her own. Can't keep it in play. Tried to get around the captain, Audrey Lee. Sakal lined up for another kick. Over the head of Heighton, now to the defensive line of Long Island. Carla Musto not able to keep the ball in play. Throw in for the 5'8 Presume. And now Romero trying to get around Killian. Killian will take it away from her. Carla Musto to Ladner. Killian again. With nice footwork, gets it to the far sideline. And now going backwards to Sydney Moore. Quijara, nice tap from Garciano. Benitez against Rodriguez. Rodriguez takes it away. Now going up the field. Looking for the pass to Cepeda or Bowman. But the Rough Riders have it again. Hamu against Matthews. Throw in for the Rough Riders. Here's Moore off the pass from Killian. Moore goes to the far sideline. And Carla Musto has a second. Now getting around Heighton. Carla Musto into the box. Lee clears it almost out of play. Ladner will go to recover it, though. Quijada looking for a teammate, getting upfield to Benitez. Now regrouping to Quijada. And now Ladner. Ladner inside, look for Garciano. But Lee able to cut it off. And now Audrey Lee taking it herself over midfield. Audrey Lee, the captain of the Westchester Flames, the frequent captain, looking, changing direction, running into Moore and having it taken away. Into the 45th minute now. Deflected off Hamu. Had a good look, was Ladner to Garciano. Instead, here come the Lady Flames. Jessica Bowman. Caught off by Quijada. And now Brittany Munson finds herself in a scoring position. Munson getting around Matthews. Brittany Munson of James Madison University. Munson inside the box. Munson setting it up to Garciano. Will it be counted? Is the question here. No signal yet. And it looks like it will be here in the 45th minute. Brittany Munson to Jessica Garciano. Garciano now with her third goal of the season. First today, and the Long Island Rough Riders are up 2-0.
In the 45th minute, Long Island leads 2-0. There will be 1 minute stoppage time.
A bit of a delay there. It looked like every player on the field was expecting the seventh offside call against the Long Island Rough Riders there. But the officials allow it. 2-0, Long Island Rough Riders. Munson, again, the catalyst of that opportunity. Gives it to Moore. Now in stoppage time. We'll have the exact amount with you all shortly. Garziano to Killian. Garziano again, Cepeda looking to cut it off, instead goes backwards to Moore. Carla Musto to Moore, far side. And there's the end of the first half, folks. Your Westchester Flames finished their first half here at City Park in New Rochelle. Long Island Rough Riders, though, lead 2-0. I'm Daniel Lang. We'll have action with you all shortly. Thank you for first half action. We hope you all stay for the second half.
and then they went right through and scored. So I'm saying to them, play 3-5-2. Go full out UV on them. Fuck it. They have nothing to lose. If they lose, it's like at least they'll win the midfield battle. They have to win the midfield battle. They're losing the midfield battle, then roughheads are just hitting it to the corner and then just kicking it. Literally just dribbling it or just passing it into the center. That's all it is. How do you stop that? I don't know. I give up. That's why I'm not a coach. But it's horseshit. It's really horseshit. I've been watching this program for like 7 years. Nothing's really changed. Nothing's changed.
I mean, has the academy ever been as efficient as it was? How do you like
The academy, I don't pay attention to the academy. I don't have to. But they're good. But then there's no, what's the next step? If you're not promoting your academy players to this level, then what's the point of having the academy? You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Okay, cool. You know, the guys that are going to go there, some D1, some D2, some D3. I get it. Great. But then have them play here at this level.
No, what's the point of having this academy team if it's not
feeding into this team?
Yeah, because then they also need to realize that these guys are going to do what's best for them. This team needs to be what's best for these guys.
They just need to do a better job of recruiting, especially for the women's team. I get the program is new. I get that. But Anna's a good coach. Jannika's a good coach. They should have no issues recruiting good, top-notch players to play in this league against some stiff and tough competition. Especially this program.
This one, Seeded
Well,
Stars,
30 years of existence. 30 years. And they have a notable alumni that contribute to the program. It's Long Island. Everybody's, come on. We're the Westchester Flames. We have all of Westchester and we don't use it. We don't scout from D1 schools around here. Iona's right down the road. How many Iona girls do you see on this team? 0. It's a D1 program. Why not?
Is there a reason we don't?
Huh?
Is there a reason we don't scout?
They scout. How else are they going to get the players? But I'm saying they don't have a wide net that they cast in the spring seasons to go and scout other girls from better schools that want to stay around here. I mean, I get it. Listen, New Jersey, Long Island, Connecticut are the 3 hotspots for women's soccer. Men's soccer too. But we have to do something. We can't just let this happen every year. We can't just bring back every single player and say, well, we'll win this year. That's a definition of insanity. Doing the same thing and expecting different results. If I was them, I would say, hey, recruit. Build relationships with coaches. Go to a showcase. Like, if only Gus said to me, hey Chuck, do you know anybody? I said, yeah. My old coach Johnny has his own thing in Connecticut that has showcases. He's hosting showcases. He does IT clinics. Go to those. Bring Jose and to the guys' ones, and bring Anna to the girls' ones, and there you go. Go scout players like that. It's getting kind of crazy, but it's really about connections. So I can sit lying over there, but I'm too busy running the ball, so I gotta say something to do. I should just take all the over there. Oh, turn on? It's not on, right? It's not on?
No, it's not. This is not.
Imagine that on the live stream, just hear me complain. Doesn't get around.
This has been all field.
Edwards to Rodriguez. Sent up the field by Matthews and into the stands. Throw in by Benitez. Rodriguez kicks her leg out there. Free kick away. Ladner, header over the goal. Garziano. But certainly have a little bit more work to do. Rodriguez far side, taking it herself. Keeping it on that end of the field is Melissa Cepeda. Heighton coming in again. Cepeda working against Quijada. Jutting it out to Rodriguez. Now here's Anna Edwards. Edwards against Garziano. And now taken away by Killian. Here's Ladner now. Tapped. O'Reilly runs around it. Moore recovers. And back to Quijada. Munson sprinting into Flames territory. To Pinella. And now to Lee. Pinella. Backwards to Matthews. Matthews will try the far side. So going backwards, deflected Ashley Ladner. And now here's the teammate Garziano going backwards. Fiona Killian. And hitting the ground off the foul from Romero is Killian. Matthews charged and got in front of Garziano. Cepeda to O'Reilly. O'Reilly looks at Heighton, gives it back to Pinella. Pinella, nice crisp passes for the Lady Flames. O'Reilly able to get it to Heighton. Heighton looking backwards. Stepping up was Presume. Presume into the box. Sullivan took a couple steps, went up. Cepeda collided into her. Centering it herself was Hamu. Hamu against Lee. Hamu looking for her second today. Getting around Lee into the box. Hamu into